Okay, here's some ways to make cut bait. Now, some people take like a whole minnow and just like hook it up through the eye or jaw or something like that and call that cut bait, but it ain't really been cut, so I don't classify it as that. But anyways, a lot of people, when they try to catch catfish, look at these big old huge hooks, and you really don't need that if you're trying to catch numbers. You want smaller hooks. I use a 2/0 personally. The guy that taught me, he uses a 1/0. So you need a durable hook, you know, the aughts, but you need something small to catch a whole bunch, because a big one will just swallow it and you got him in the stomach, and it'll hook a little one in the mouth. So small hooks will get you a lot of catfish. Now, the way he kind of showed me is you take a fish and you run your knife back and you scale him a little bit, and that does two things. One, it helps them, he told me it helps them release scent. And whether that's, I mean, I think you're cutting them up, I think they're releasing plenty of scent, but supposedly it does help them release a little bit more scent. So you want to scale them first. Now, the next thing that it does, and I think it's the most one of the more crucial things, is when you go to put that hook in, you're not going to hit a scale and slide off. You're going to sink right in, you're going to come right out the other side. Now, the way he showed me was, you come through here just like this, and you just cut them up like a hot dog. That's pretty straightforward, like that. And then you got these little hot dog slice pieces here, and then through the meat side, you run your hook in one side and out the other, and you want it hanging out of the top. You want it exposed quite a bit. That way when the fish gets it, the hook immediately is sticking out, gets a hold of him, you got a fish. So that's cut bait out on the water. And little stuff, it's simple. You just, you know, you get less pieces, but you still make your cut bait. And one other thing, kill the fish first. There's a little sweet spot right here between the eye and the back of the gill. Go down and out. These fish are already dead, but go down and out and it kills the fish. So do that before you do any scaling and before you do any slicing, just to be nice to them. So anyways, now you move on to bigger fish. Now, when you get into bigger stuff, obviously you don't need a chunk this big to function. So if the fish was alive, you would come down on this side right here and cut into it, kind of like so. Now this head's so big, there ain't a whole lot you can do with it, and plus it'd be real finicky with a cleaver, so the head's pretty much waste on this one. But anyways, what I like to do next, come right through here and cut them down like this. And then it ain't near as tall no more, and now you got something to make some cut bait with. A little bit of a messy job, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you gotta get it done. And that's what these pieces look like. And then you just move on down the line. You don't need a big piece of bait, you know, because daggum catfish will swallow it either way now. So, repeating the process here. Obviously this board is not made for chopping, so, but it gets the job done. And there you go, more pieces of cut bait. All we're gonna do is run the hook in and out of it, and it's good to go. Probably go a little piece smaller on that one. I just think it's a little too big personally. But anyways, that's kind of what the end result looks like. So that's just one little way that I make cut bait. Seems to get the job done. But anyway, you just go through your stuff, whacking it all up. There you go, you want little pieces like that. So hopefully y'all learned a little bit from that. If y'all have different ways of doing it, let me know. I'm always interested in learning. But either way, y'all have a good day.